Hi, welcome back. I want to do something a little different than what I have been. Instead of some specific trigger, I'm just going to talk for a bit. Although I do still have some cards and some other sounds, so you don't have to deal with just my talking because I'm going to do some rambling and ranting about just things that are going on. I thought it'd be nice to have a chance to just talk, which is really what this comes down to. And it's amazing that you actually decided to come here. I really appreciate it, and I say it again and again, but it's so amazing to have you all here enjoying what I make. It's just such an amazing feeling, and I love having you all here. Although, on that note, YouTube, I don't think likes what I'm making, because I swear half the videos I try to upload are given no ads at first, and I have to manually request for review because for some weird reason they really don't think my content is suitable for viewers or for ads, which just doesn't really make sense. It's weird and completely inconsistent. I'll do one video that has no issues and passes all the checks. I don't even need to request a review. And then a couple videos later, the exact same format, the same type of trigger, and suddenly YouTube decides that, nope, that's not permitted content. So apparently that's a thing that happens. I have no idea why, and it is really annoying. But it's really just inconvenient. I can pretty much ignore it, thankfully. But it'd be nice if YouTube stopped using, well, I don't think it's much of a controversial opinion for anyone to say that the AI and everything has just been the worst, and no one seems to like it except for the shareholders, which I don't even know who they are or if they're real people, but they seem to be the only people who actually enjoy having AI stuffed into everything. And why they think their consumers will feel the same, I really don't know. It seems pretty dumb, but, well, what are we going to do about it? We are just regular people going about our day to day, doing what we can, and, well, what I can do is make things for you. And I hope this secondary sound isn't that bad. This is a sleeved deck, so it's less raw sounding than when I usually play with cards. But I hope it's still nice. Just going through a deck I haven't played in a while, putting a new card in, and finding something to take out. What that is, though, I don't know. Although, one thing I do know is I have really enjoyed making things, so I hope you feel the same. And if not, please let me know. It's what I love to see, regardless of what it is. Having feedback is pretty important. So if you think there's something I can improve, or something you want to hear, do not hesitate to ask. In fact, I would directly thank you for asking because, well, I mean, I'm going through a deck of cards trying to figure out what to take out because I have no idea. So it should be pretty obvious that I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Which can be fun. Things can be exhausting, and that's why it's so nice to be able to spend time together with someone, anyone really. Games are another great one. I've been playing a few, and they're really always fun to just relax with. It's also a wonder why so many companies also seem to think that it's perfectly reasonable to not let people have what they buy. It's talked about basically ad nauseum, and I think most of it's just people being tired of companies who don't care about people and their customers. It's really unfortunate. So many amazing people have created so many incredible things, and constantly they're being pushed down and pulled away by, once again, executives. And it really seems like most of the actual problems that arise in our day-to-day or in just the world in general seems to come from the people who have a unreasonable amount of money making decisions for everyone else. And I would rather they don't. I don't understand why they even work. They have enough money to just retire and live doing essentially whatever they want. Yet they still work and they still make the people underneath them miserable. And all they have to do is just sell most of their assets or live off of interest and never work a day in their life. I don't know why it's such a seemingly insane concept for those with wealth to just not worry about making more. It's wild. I mean, with that much money, I would be able to relax the rest of my days and still make videos just make better ones and do more, which I think would also be really fun to just, well, have more options. There's so much joy in the world, and as hard as it is to find, it's there. And people, well, some people will say that money can't buy happiness, which is entirely true. Chasing money seems to mean nothing. But it's also those same people who seem to do everything they can to get more and more money, including pulling people down around them. I just find things so exhausting, and it would be so easy to obviously not be exhausted with that money. I mean, it is those people who seem to always say it, but it is entirely true that money, it doesn't buy happiness, but it does let you buy the things that help you figure out how to be happy. Honestly, I'm really happy making these videos and streaming for you all, but having enough money that I could afford to not work all the time and not have to deal with school to get a job because I already have enough money, that would mean it'd be so much easier and enjoyable to do this. Having millions and millions of dollars sounds amazing, but it would be exhausting after a time because you do need to find something to enjoy. But that is not easy when you can't even afford to live normally. And I've seen a lot of people struggle throughout almost everything because they just don't have the support, financial or emotional, for them to actually do what they love. And I mean, I really don't know a better way of saying it than it seems criminal that people aren't allowed to live their life. We're all forced in this unfortunate situation where our options are limited, our choices are monitored and restricted, and no matter how hard we try, we just can't seem to actually get somewhere which will make us happy. So we find these small nooks and places together, times when we can actually be happy by just escaping. Life is tiring and unfair, but that's why we're here. We're incredible things, and that's for each and every one of you. You are amazing, and I'll say it again, but I love you so much. And it really is just so sad that you all can't always be the person you want to be. It can be hard, and this world isn't fair, but it also can be worth it and can be beautiful. I'm still new here and still learning, but I have found something that makes me happy and makes it worth trying to be able to enjoy this. I hope you can keep enjoying and liking what I do with me, because that's what makes it worth it. Having people here, and I mean, it really feels like a number go up thing, because that's what makes it so fun. Knowing that people are able to continue enjoying my videos and relaxing thanks to what I do and my voice, and I love it. It's probably one of the more fulfilling things that I've done in a while. I love doing this, so it's fun. It's nice. But it's also stressful. I enjoy making all of these videos, but sometimes I do feel like I am not making good ones enough. So I hope that I actually am making enjoyable things, because I stress about it and I try to record ahead of time, so there will be videos ready and I don't have to record them the day before, because that's never fun. It's a great way to make it hard to sleep, but it's still worth it to me. At least right now, it's still entirely worth it. So you don't need to worry about me stopping anytime soon. But it's also something that I constantly fear, that I'm going to stop enjoying this. I have been loving making these, but if ever a video doesn't come out, it's probably not because I'm stopping, but I might have just forgotten. I have done that a couple times before, and at some point I will have 1 week per month where there are less videos, just because of school and life, but I will always let you know ahead of time, so that you don't need to worry too much about your schedule being screwed up if you do spend your time with me. I will still be here, and I will still continue making things for you in time. So, you can always ask. And that's really it. I ramble a lot if I don't have a topic to talk about, so that's what you all ended up getting today. I hope it wasn't too bad. for some reason, some of you enjoy how I sound, so if you do, I'd love to hear about what you think. And I love you all so much. It's the end for today. I'm glad you came to join me. Thank you for being here with me. I love you all so much. So, goodbye. I love you. And I hope you all have such an amazing day. Bye.